Tonight to the State Capitol Bureau, where there's a bill to restrict transgender children from getting gender reassignment treatment moving forward.
Two committees gave that measure approval today, pushing it on. State Capitol reporter Rashad Hudson has that story.
The sponsor of the bill, Representative Wes Allen, says this is about protecting children, but those against the bill say it interferes with parents' rights. 18-year-old Daniel Eager shared with committee members his experience at a young age with questions about his gender.
These treatments not only stopped the depression and suicidal thoughts that I had experienced since infancy, but also healed my eating disorder.
Sydney Wright says she spent 1 year as a transgender male. Due to her negative experience with the treatment, she supports the bill.
And I was all at the age of 18 doing this, and I cannot even begin to fathom somebody younger than that to be able to do that or to even make that decision.
During Wednesday's committee hearing, 2 doctors testified on the bill with different medical opinions. The bill criminalizes the prescribing or administering puberty-suppressing drugs to children under 19 wanting to change their sex. Republican Representative Wes Allen is sponsoring the Vulnerable Child Compassion and Protection Act.
I was shocked when I found out doctors in Alabama were prescribing these types of drugs to children. Something you hear about in other states, but not here in Alabama.
This bill passed both a House and Senate committee today. Reporting in Montgomery, Rashad Hudson, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.
Alabama State Representative Chris Pringle is working to pass a bill known as the Gender is Real Legislative Act, or GIRL Act. Under the bill, transgender athletes in K-12 public schools must compete based on the gender listed on their birth certificate.
What I'm interested in is protecting the young ladies who have trained and worked very hard and competed as a female and be allowed to have fair competition, because we all know boys are stronger and faster.
LGBTQ organizations like GLSEN say there's no evidence of transgender student dominance in athletics.
The bill we see here in Alabama is a very dangerous and really cruel effort to bar transgender children from some important aspects of school life.
This is an issue that reaches beyond Alabama.
Transgender students are being victimized by a rash of bills all across the country.
Nationwide, similar bills are being considered in Georgia, Ohio, Tennessee, Missouri, Idaho, and Washington state. 7 other states have laws in place which limit transgender student athletes.
It does not prevent transgender students from participating. It just simply says they have to participate under the sex or gender assigned on their birth certificate.
Transgender advocates say this bill is an attack on one of the most vulnerable groups in society.
If it were to pass, it would send a terrible message to transgender children and students in Alabama and beyond.
The Gender is Real Act is headed to the House for a vote, and if it passes, it will then go to the Senate for a final vote. According to Pringle, if it passes, it will go into effect immediately. In Heflin, Alabama, Jayla Whitfield, Fox News.